Disappointing piles of trash. You know, when you're eagerly anticipating a release and it turns out to be a monstrosity in the palm of your hands. It's like waiting all day for that warm cup noodle, only to realize your stove is broken, your microwave is busted, and you eat the hard crunchy noodles without the slurpy goodness of the salty broth. It's time for Tiny's top 5 disappointing Android games of 2019. A list of games I wanted to enjoy, I expected to enjoy, yet ended up being a fresh clump of hot garbage in my mouth. Let's get this over with. Number 5. Quest for Epic Loot. Not only was I expecting a create-your-own dungeon crawler, I was also expecting a cool loot-based RPG. Instead, I received a dose of redundant idle taps, a crapload of worthless loot, all wrapped up in a shiny package of poop. Nothing about this game is original. Think Non-Stop Night with manual controls. Heck, Non-Stopper was more engaging than this mess. To think Ubisoft spent years of resources creating this makes me wonder if they should even be in mobile game development in the first place. Sure, it has its semi-okay fun moments, yet they are few and far between. I felt bored while playing, and soon the quest for epic loot became a side quest to uninstall it from my device. Number 4. Gears Pop. When Gears Pop was announced at E3 2018, I was beyond excited. I was so ready to play Gears on my phone. I was imagining a Hero Hunters-like game with Gears bobbleheads. Then it released, and my head hit the floor like a broken bobblehead. It's a damn Clash Royale clone, a ripoff, a knockoff, a whatever you want to call it. I'll call it unflushed toilet water. Sure, we've seen decent Clash clones, yet this was far from decent. The so-called mechanics were easy to manipulate, the loot drops were abysmal, and the overall gameplay mechanics just felt stale, as if Marcus Phoenix hadn't changed his socks since the first Gears of War game. Nothing is worse than waiting for a real Gears game for mobile and receiving a cheap misshapen clone. Number 3. Mario Kart Tour. Mario Kart is full of nostalgic memories, like that one time I destroyed my brother with a well-placed green shell. Mario Kart Tour, on the other hand, is full of disappointing sorrows. Okay, it's not the most epic of fails, yet it did not fulfill my hope for a true Mario Kart on mobile. I can forgive the control scheme, the lack of real-time PvP at launch, the oddly placed gacha systems, even the subscription service shenanigans, yet I cannot, and I will not forgive the portrait mode. It's a slap in the face. Why would Nintendo think this is a good idea? Some may not let it bother them, yet I just can't let it go. A game with racing mechanics should always be in landscape mode. Even the original 2D pixelated Mario Kart was presented in this format. Sure, they may be changing the perspective for one-handed use, yet I play my kart racers like an adult man baby should, with 2 hands. Number 2. Metal Slug Infinity. Who wouldn't want to play a new Metal Slug while sitting on the toilet? The classic side-scrolling shooter is perfect for mobile devices. That is until you witness the idle garbage that Metal Slug Infinity presents. Don't be fooled by the cool pixel graphics. This is a sit-and-watch game through and through. I'm not here to take a dump on the idle genre. I'll be the first to admit that some idle games are well done. Yet once you take a franchise I hold dear to my pizza arcade machine heart and turn it into a redundant mess of metal sludge, I get a tad bit peeved. Okay, I may have enjoyed some of the nostalgic mayhem, yet I despise the auto-idle battle mechanics. I shouldn't have had high hopes for a traditional Metal Slug in the first place. I should have known. I guess it's my fault. I just couldn't help that my inner retro Rambo was wishing this would be so much more. Number 1. Alita Battle Angel, The Game. Here's some fun facts. I am a fan of anime. I read the Alita mangas, and I love the movie. You can call me a soldier in the Alita army, but Alita the Game can be scrapped for parts for all I care. This abomination does not deserve the Alita name. It's a stain on the property. It's a freaking auto-questing MMORPG, and not a good one. In fact, it's disastrous. Everything from the huge amounts of glitches to the subpar combat, even the abysmal graphics. I'm pretty sure it was rushed out to match the release of the movie. It should have been thrown in a trash compactor and dumped far away, so not even Dr. Ito could find it and try to bring it back to life. The Alita universe is full of amazing characters and fantastic story-driven moments. The undercooked movie license of a mobile game is full of shit. It's interesting how all these games are either developed by big-name companies or use established franchises. Actually, that explains a lot. What games disappointed you folks this past year? Leave a comment below, and let's discuss those occasions when a game just didn't fulfill your finger-tapping desires. As always, thanks for watching Tiny Little Games. Please subscribe to support my channel, like for more lists, and ring that notification bell for video updates. Fun fact, I am currently working my way through Black Desert Mobile.